Well, hello there. I am Noctis. You may or may not know me, and that's perfectly fine and perfectly feasible. I'm a relatively new creator in the VTubing space, but I am not new to the VTubing space by any stretch of the imagination. Today I wanted to talk about my channel and the state of it in regards to Skyebrows, and more importantly, why I don't have any Skyebrows reaction content on my channel, and there's a reason for that. Believe you me, there is certainly a reason for that. First and foremost, I would say I'm a big supporter and fan of Leaflet, and I've been a big fan of her work, especially in the AI creation sphere, and if it wasn't for Leaflet, I probably would not even know about Skyebrows. And I will say now, first and foremost, I have nothing but the utmost respect for Skyebrows, the Skynet community, and everybody associated, anyone that makes any sort of beautiful content. I greatly appreciate it, I enjoy watching it. However, given my background in the IRL personal field, I was not aware that we could actually react to this type of media on YouTube without a threat of demonetization, copyright strikes, and so forth. This is completely new territory for me. I will say this openly and honestly. And I have consumed almost everything, with the exception of the brand new Bollywoodzilla video, which actually just dropped. I'm a big lover of music, a big lover of creativity, but also more importantly, a big lover of sincerity and honesty. And since I've already seen all the Skyebrows videos up to that point, I did not feel it was authentic for myself to watch the videos that I've already seen and fake a reaction for it when I've already consumed them, you know. So I felt what the best thing to do from my perspective was to guide other people to the Skynet community, to Skyebrows' YouTube channel, his X account, and various other people in the community as well. It wasn't until I had met other people in the community, such as Keen and Night Owl, and there's so many more that I've talked to that have been very nice, very welcoming to me. But it was, of course, pointed out to me, well, you don't have any reaction content in regards to Skyebrows or any other AI artists on your channel. I was like, yeah, that's totally valid, totally right, because when I started making content, I had already consumed that before I started going live, as it were. Because me, myself, actually, I was not meant to be a VTuber. Quite the opposite. I actually work for a agency called the Nocturne agency. I am management there. As you may or may not have noticed, I do have a female model, and the reason why I have a female model is because it was affordable. And of course, there is also a lore reason for that, so should you wish to tune in to my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/magsnoctis, you're free to ask me there, and we will go into that in details. But I ended up having to get a model to help some of the talents that we had come on board rig their live 2D stuff, and since I didn't have anything on hand to use, the other talents thought it was hilarious because the female model that they had found, which is the one I'm using currently, looked kind of like a Vroid model that I had been using prior. But I'm very much not trans. I consider myself pretty much in the same vein as Rev or Porcelain Maid, aka Joel, who would use female models because it's funnier to take the piss out of people, as my friends from the UK would say. I do full well plan on reacting to Skyebrows content going forward and reacting to other people's AI content as well if I am given permission to. For me, permission is a big thing. If you don't want me to react to your content, anybody going forward, you're just free to say, hey, don't react to my stuff. Perfectly fine. Now, in regards to my normal content, of course, I do gaming, collabing with other people in my agency, but more importantly, I actually do really love horror content. I love horror content quite a lot. Not necessarily the slasher stuff or the gore fest or so forth, but the more intellectual side as far as why is this scary? What is the motivation of this monster? What is the reason why this particular disease, if we're talking about a zombie apocalypse, affected the way it did in this particular universe? Stuff like that, it tickles my brain just right. But I digress. I feel like I have gotten off topic quite a bit. I just wanted to say, big fan of Skyebrows, Skynet community, love you guys. I'm having to exercise a bit of self-discipline, but I also felt I wanted to give an explanation as far as why you haven't seen that stuff on my channel, despite the fact that on X, as well as a number of other places, I champion quite heavily for, reacting to Skyebrows as well as other people in the community as well. So I just wanted to kind of clear the air, put that out there, give a rational explanation as far as why I haven't done it. It's not for any shady reasons or anything, so I do apologize if that has been floating in the air. But until next time, you look like you need some sleep.